Life, my dear friend, is an intricate tapestry of moments, experiences, and decisions. Throughout my years, I've learned that each thread in this tapestry tells a story, your story, and it's vital to weave it with intention and reflection. First, learn to value time. Time is the most precious resource you have. It can't be bought, recovered, or stopped. Use your time wisely. Don't waste it on grudges, unnecessary worries, or living someone else's life. Find what you are passionate about and devote your time to it. Second, cultivate meaningful relationships. We are designed to connect with others. Relationships enrich our lives, offering us support, joy, and perspective. But remember, the quality of your relationships matters much more than the quantity. Learn to be a good friend, a good listener, and a good partner. Third, don't be afraid to fail. Failure is simply the price we pay to learn. There is no growth without challenges, and no success without failure. Each failure is a lesson, a step on the ladder towards your goals. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. Fourth, keep an open and curious mind. The world is a vast place full of ideas, cultures, and perspectives. Never stop learning. Read books, travel, talk to people from different backgrounds. Wisdom is not just accumulating knowledge, but also understanding and appreciating the diverse ways people see the world. Fifth, take care of your health, physical, mental, and emotional. Your body is the vehicle of your existence. Nourish your body with good food, exercise, and rest. Equally important is to take care of your mental and emotional health. Learn to manage stress, seek help when you need it, and practice gratitude. Sixth, learn to be alone with yourself. Solitude doesn't have to be loneliness. Learn to enjoy your own company, to reflect, and to understand who you are. Self-knowledge is the key to an authentic and fulfilling life. Seventh, live with integrity and respect. Your character is what remains when everything else is gone. Be honest, fair, and treat others as you would like to be treated. Integrity breeds respect, not just from others, but also self-respect. Eighth, learn to forgive. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Holding a grudge is like holding a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. In the end, you are the one who gets burned. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. Learn to forgive others and, more importantly, forgive yourself. Ninth, be adaptable. Life is constant change. Those who survive and thrive are not necessarily the strongest or the smartest, but those who adapt best to change. Accept that change is inevitable and see each change as an opportunity to learn and grow. 10th, find balance. Life is a balancing act between work and leisure, seriousness and fun, the material and the spiritual. Too much of one thing can throw you off balance. Learn to recognize when you need a break, when you need to work hard, and when you need to nourish your soul. 11th, never underestimate the power of gratitude. Gratitude can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, and adversity into opportunity. At the end of the day, reflect on the things you are grateful for. You'll see how this changes your perspective on life and increases your happiness. 12th, never lose sight of your dreams. They may change over time, but having a dream gives you purpose and direction. Work towards your dreams, but remember to enjoy the journey. Success is not just reaching a goal, but also everything you learn and experience along the way. 13th, be generous. Generosity doesn't always mean giving money or material goods. It can be as simple as giving your time, your attention, or a word of encouragement. Generosity enriches the giver's soul as much or more than the receiver's. 14th, don't be afraid to express your emotions. Emotions are a natural and healthy part of life. Learn to express your emotions constructively. This will not only help you understand and accept your own feelings, but also connect more deeply with others. And finally, always remember that each person has their own path and their own lessons to learn. What works for one may not work for another. Be compassionate with yourself and others. We are all doing the best we can with what we know at each moment. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green hills and crystal-clear rivers, there was a wise old man known as Master Liang. He was famous not only for his advanced age but also for the depth of his wisdom and the serenity of his spirit. People came from far and wide to seek his advice and listen to his stories. One spring morning, a young man named Shen, full of ambitions and questions about life, visited Master Liang. Shen was confused and sought guidance for his journey through life. Master Liang, with a warm smile, invited Shen to walk with him through the village's beautiful gardens. As they walked, Liang began to share his reflections, intertwining his words with experiences from his own life. He spoke of how, in his youth, he had wasted time on envy and grudges, until he realized that time was a precious gift to be used wisely. He told how he had learned to value the people in his life, how each relationship had taught him something valuable, even those that ended in pain. Liang shared the times he had failed, how those failures had taught him more than his successes. He revealed how he had kept his mind open and curious, allowing him to see the world from different perspectives and find beauty in unexpected places. As they strolled, Liang would occasionally stop to greet neighbors or admire a flower, demonstrating the importance of living in the present moment and finding happiness in small things. The old man spoke of his health, how he had learned to care for both his body and mind, and how solitude had led him to self-knowledge and deep inner peace. As the sun began to set, Liang concluded his walk with Shen on the village's highest hill, offering a spectacular view of the landscape. There, he spoke of the importance of balance, how he had learned to balance work with rest, seriousness with laughter. Finally, with the view of the setting sun on the horizon, Master Liang shared his last reflection: life is an incredible journey, Shen. It's full of lessons, some easy, some hard. But every day, every moment, is an opportunity to grow, to be generous, to live with integrity, and to follow your dreams. Remember, the journey is more important than the destination. Shen listened in silence, absorbing every word. As they descended the hill, he not only carried Master Liang's advice with him, but also a new perspective on life. From that day on, Shen lived his life with greater understanding, appreciation, and a continual pursuit of growth and wisdom. And so, the story of Master Liang continued to live on in those he had touched with his words, a story that reflected the deep teachings of a well-lived life. After his encounter with Master Liang, Shen began to apply the old man's teachings in his own life. Over time, he became a respected and beloved man in his community, known for his wisdom and generosity. Shen often remembered Master Liang's words and how they had transformed his perspective. One day, a young woman named Mai, full of concerns and personal challenges, arrived in the village. She had heard of Shen and sought his advice, hoping to find the same clarity he had found with Master Liang. Shen, remembering his own quest, decided to share his experiences and Master Liang's teachings with Mai, as well as the additional lessons he had learned over his life. Shen invited Mai to a walk in the same garden where he had walked with Liang years earlier. He began by telling her about the importance of time and how he had learned to use it wisely, not just in pursuit of his own dreams, but also in helping others. He talked about his relationships, how he had learned to value and nurture connections with his family, friends, and neighbors. Shen emphasized the importance of empathy and mutual support, and how genuine relationships were a treasure in life. He continued sharing how he had faced and overcome his failures, seeing them not as defeats but as opportunities for learning and growth. He explained to Mai how each failure had been a step towards greater wisdom and resilience. Shen also spoke of his curiosity and love for learning, how he had continued exploring new ideas and cultures, enriching his life and broadening his understanding of the world. Like Liang, Shen highlighted the importance of taking care of physical, mental, and emotional health. He told Mai how he had found in meditation and exercise not just a refuge, but also a source of energy and clarity. He explained the importance of solitude and self-knowledge, how learning to be alone had been essential to understanding his own desires, fears, and dreams. As the sun began to set, Shen took Mai to the same hill where Liang had spoken to him about balance and gratitude. There, he shared how he had found a balance between giving and receiving, between work and rest, and how daily gratitude had transformed his perspective on life. Finally, Shen encouraged Mai to pursue her dreams but also to enjoy the journey, to find joy in the small things, and to live each day with fullness and purpose. In time, Mai also applied these teachings in her life. And thus, the wisdom of Master Liang, passed on through Shen, continued to spread, touching and transforming the lives of many in the village. The story of Shen, Mai, and Master Liang became a legend in the village, a perpetual reminder that wisdom, shared with love and compassion, has the power to change lives. Each generation that passed added their own experiences and lessons to the story, creating a legacy of wisdom, kindness, and continuous growth.